Hi, this is Carol McGee here, and I've decided just to start a video blog, to give small businesses some very practical advice on how to get through this current COVID-19 situation. So the first thing I would say is it absolutely can be managed for two reasons. This is a temporary situation, and the second thing it is impacting everybody. So it's about surviving, and everybody's in the same boat. So if we all work together, I absolutely think we can come out the other end. So just some very practical advice. You need to establish your cash balance, including any overdraft facilities you have. 2, work out your monthly fixed costs of running your business, i.e. the absolute minimum spend, regardless of whether or not you're open or doing any operations or whatever it is you do. Then you need to identify what your main costs are. For most businesses, this will be your wages and your rent. And then you're essentially looking at how you can manage them to minimize them over the period of the next, I would guess, 2 or 3 months. So on the wages side, you need to work with your employees to agree any short-term plans that will ensure long-term survival and employment. So it's for everyone's benefit. Most people, I think, now are working from home where they can. Is it possible that people can reduce to a 3 or 4 day week for the period? This will save you some money and might actually work better for people at home. Working at home all the time can be difficult. It's also possible that people with children might be interested in taking term time. This is a facility that's available in the public sector where people can basically get the summer off, take it as unpaid leave, and then they don't have to worry about who looks after their children. Before going into these discussions, though, I would say it's important to be clear about and identify what staff are working on your core and critical areas. So you need these discussions need to be targeted. And then regarding your rent, contact your landlord. It's very possible that they will pause the rent. There is talk of banks temporarily pausing mortgages and loan repayments. Again, in a way to support SMEs to keep going during these difficult times. So there, your cost side. And then on the income side, I suppose most places should have 2 sorts of income. You'll have your routine established income, and then your project-based income. So I'd identify your core customers, and the routine established ones, you want to keep them going, you want them there at the end, because that's where the majority of your cash inflow is coming from. So it's really just reaching out, talking to them, working through it together. Then on your project-based income, there's a good chance that projects can be just paused, because whatever your projects your customers are delivering, chances are their customers are going to be putting everything on hold at the moment. The last thing I'd say for now is to be innovative. Your businesses and your consumers, they're still there. The reason why they're set up, the service they're providing is still needed. It's just the context that you're operating in has been temporarily turned on its head. So sit down, have a chat. I suppose be clear again about what your objectives are, what your main objectives are, and see can you come up with just different way of delivering them in the short term. So that's all I have for now. I would say it's very important to stay informed, especially with regards to government assistance. I think personally they're doing a great job, and I genuinely believe they're doing everything they can to keep the country going. On my blog, I will post, keep an eye out for relevant articles and information, and I'll post that up on the blog. Please do ask me any questions. If any of you want to make a comment on this, or if you want to get, if it's a general question, you can do it in the blog. If it's something more specific, you can contact me through my website, through the contact me link, if it's commercially sensitive. So I'm very happy to offer support for at least the next 2 weeks, just I suppose to do my bit. So nice to meet you. Best of luck and stay clean.